All right, family. Black Power. Black Power is the truth hour with General Sarah Seti. Kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited and delighted to be accepting members to the Sarah Seti YouTube page, a dynamic page. Y'all know what it is. Black Power, Black Frequency. You're feeling that frequency and energy. You should most definitely join. Link right down in the video description. In the chat, click it. You get a video introduction rundown on the memberships, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. Even if you don't, I appreciate your presence here at the Sarah Seti YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. Ring the alarm. KingSeti.com online marketplace. Official General Sarah Seti DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor, accessories for every room in the house. I got something for your family. I know you're going to like and love. If you've been over to the site, it was down for a minute. We was doing some work on it. It's back up. Get over there. Get your products. They waiting on you. Got a discount. Shop and save and shop. That's right, family. Pull the fire alarm. GeneralSeti.com. Seti University, we talking about over 1,500 videos, nothing but fire and heat, all the subjects that you know and love from the general, making of the white man, when Kimmy ruled the earth, black woman is God, all debates of Christianity, Judaism, Islam exposed, Freemasonry exposed, Black Illuminati, gas, global African supremacy, all the great, magnificent work from the Grand Master teachers, picked documentaries, lectures. We got all that. There's not another website on this planet that can compete. Get over there today, family, and become a member. Seti University, GeneralSeti.com. And everybody knows Seti popping on Patreon. Just came up off of Patreon. We dropped this one today, blocking your spiritual vision. Why do they want you to wear glasses during the solar eclipse? You need to get over there. Check out the facts that back up the information that the general is dropping, that they're trying to hide your spiritual and block your spiritual vision. Wake up, family. Get that information. You got over 500 exclusive live streams on Patreon. There's no other place you can see them but there. Get over there and get that treasure chest. All the family out there, donate to the general. I thank you. I appreciate the fact you appreciate me. Any of the family out there would like to donate to the general. The link right down in the video description and chat. Click it, donate. I thank you ahead of time. Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels, King Seti, General Seti, Sarah Seti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends and comment. Just don't say nothing stupid because I will bang your ass. Here we go, family. Was the earthquake in New York and New Jersey just 2 days ago? Was it connected to the solar eclipse? We got to talk about this now because a lot of people gonna think, oh man, this is the end times. Well, you know what? We got to understand some shit. We got to quit being silly. Now, if you know that these planets are aligning, okay, it's just like a beam. You know what I'm saying? And you got some planets that's coming into alignment too. Okay, you got some planets that's coming into alignment too. It's about 3-4 planets that's coming into alignment. And so that energy is going to be centralized. You see, along an axis. Okay, it's going to be a lot of energy centralized along a particular axis. And so, of course, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be, high pulse energy in the universe, in the galaxy right now, and it could cause a lot of disruption, not just on Earth, but on the moon, on the sun, and the other planets. You see what I'm saying? Because you got a lot of energy, you understand, that's crossing, and the energy of the planets in the moon and sun is entering other planetary energies and things of that nature. And when you start crossing all this energy, you understand, you're going to have disruption. You're going to have ripples. You see what I'm saying? Within the galaxy. And so, yeah, so this ain't just no end times. It's things to expect. You see, things, yeah, gravitational pull on the place. Of course, that's a good one, brother. And I was going to talk about that, especially when you're dealing with that moon, because like I say, when you think about it, the sun is actually plugged into the moon. When it come in alignment, you see the sun. So that's just like when we think about the solstices. The winter solstice in the north is the shortest day of the year. You see it dark outside and this, that, and see, but we don't consciously understand that in the southern hemisphere, it's the longest day of the year. You see, the sun is out all day. You see what I'm saying? So there's a balance in that. So when you see the moon pass in front of the sun, you see that side of the moon that's facing Earth is black. It's black. But on the other side of the moon, you feel me, it's scorching. You see what I'm saying? It's day for real. It's bright. You see the sun is directly in front of it. You see what I'm saying? So you know it's light. It's bright on that side. But it's like being plugged in. So whatever energy that's coming off that moon is going to be pulsating. You see what I'm saying? Because it's plugged in. It's going to be, even though it's black, it's going to be black energy, but it's going to be pulsating. And that's why I say, you know, you plug in. So you can expect that the earth is going to feel that energy, just like you going to feel it. Everything on the, watch what I tell you. Watch the animals. Watch the animals. Watch the animals and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because, see, that's one thing. The animals react. See, when motherfuckers is, they ain't plugged in. They too busy in the book. They too busy in the Bible. They too busy in the Quran. They too busy to even look at the animals. That's why our ancestors had the netters, and a lot of them was the spiritual zoo types. You see, and they talking about you worship. You ain't worship the animal. You worship the divine spirit that was placed in the animal. Because we understand that anything that the creator touches, there's a divine intelligence in that. And so I don't care what it is. If it was created directly from the cosmos, no man had nothing to do with it. It was the supreme intelligence of the cosmos that was placed inside of that creation. So if you study anything in creation, natural thing that would come directly from the creator, then there's a divine science in it, even the animals. And so a lot of people, like when they talk about that tsunami over there in Asia, that big one some years back, that the people was noticing that the animals was moving up into the highlands. They didn't know what was going on. This shit was like some Noah shit. You see what I'm saying? They just seen the animals, moving up into the highlands. And that it freaked them out. They like, what the fuck? The animals weren't looking for, they was trying to get to some safety. You see, because they was already plugged in. They was already plugged into the universe. Okay? They was already plugged into the universe. They ain't look on goddamn CBS, ABC. They didn't go to CNN to get the goddamn information. They plugged in. They plugged into the cosmos, and the cosmos say, hey, you better get your punk ass on up in them highlands because this shit on the way. You see what I'm saying? And motherfucking, people, they out there, they la 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 la. You understand? Ain't plugged in or nothing and shit. You know what I'm saying? But some people noticed that and they spoke about that. You know what I'm saying? So right there, that's one of the divine, energies that's within the zoo types and shit that they noticed that, like, hey, if they that connected, what else do they know? You understand what I'm saying? And so people study the spiritual qualities of all things. You see what I'm saying? And but watch the animals and see how they react to what's going on right now. You see, I don't care what it is. It could be the insects and shit. I watch them all. sometimes I just sit out there and watch the bees and shit. And you be seeing they be out there, they be scrapping with other shit, you know? And I say, God damn, it's a war going on out here. You know, the bees and the damn wasp and shit, they be out there. And I just watch them and shit and how they be, you know, how they be warring and shit. There be three of them. They'll come and get their homies and shit. And they'll come back out there and get on their ass and shit real quick. You see, but this is what we have to study. And so, yeah, when you see that it's an earthquake, and just like the brethren talked about, you know, the gravitational pull, you see? And so we would think that, you know, since it's, you know, is right in alignment with the sun, and the back of the moon is probably hotter than it ever been. It's probably going to be, it's probably to be directly behind the sun like that. You know, it's probably hotter than it ever been. Okay. And so that energy coming up, and because the moon plays a large part on the tides of the oceans and, you know, things of that nature. You see what I'm saying? That, you know, I already did a short where I say, you know what, let's see if somehow tsunamis or, you know, any type of major flooding. I'm looking for that. I mean, this is how you do research. This is how you do research, family. You ask questions. You see what I'm saying? We're not, you know, motherfucker, we asking questions and we'll see. You know what I'm saying? And the best thing is whatever questions you ask before it happened, then you go and check on it and do some research after it happened to see if, you know, in fact, that what you spoke about is a reality. Or, you know, was it half and half? Was it some flooding? Maybe it wasn't as great as you thought it was, but it was some flooding, you know? And so, you know, it was a earthquake in the Jersey, New York area, and it was 4.8. Now, is that a coincidence that is right around? I don't know when the last time they had one. I haven't heard them having one in a long time, you know, and, you know, I haven't personally. I had to look up to see about, no, Brethren, I see you just talking about it. Oh my God! Say that insects at a motherfucker. Oh man, but you know what? Looking at the technology that they got today, and the shit that they could do, man. You know, these motherfuckers is on. You know, they on some mad scientist shit out here. You know what I'm saying? They on some mad because they can edit. They can edit shit. They trying to gene edit a whole lot of shit, and so they can get in there, cut. You know, they can get in there and cut that DNA, and then they can, you know, they can implant whatever, you know, anything that they want in place of the DNA that they cut out. You see what I'm saying? And so, you know, that's a possibility. So ain't no telling. They can do that shit with the mosquitoes and shit. They put that shit in the mosquitoes, and if they want to, they'll spread that shit wherever and let motherfuckers get bit and shit and this, that, and the third. And they can spread shit that way. So you dealing with a wicked, wicked world. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you say that was the first earthquake in New York in 140 years. Wow. Wow. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, and damn, it's on the number 140. I got to do some research on that. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I got to do some research, and damn, and right before that shit, 4.8 earthquake right before, yeah, April the 4th eclipse. Yeah, that's some ill numerology right there. You know what I'm saying? That's some. And another thing, as you said, that 4.8 earthquake right before, you know, April the 8th eclipse, which is the 4th month. You know, I was listening to them motherfuckers, and they was talking about 32 million people would come out to see the eclipse, and you know that 32, that's that Masonic. You see what I'm saying? The 32nd degree of Freemasonry. You see what I'm saying? I say, you know what? These motherfuckers here. You see what I'm saying? These motherfuckers here, man, they on to something. You know what I'm saying? Just to throw a number out there, 32. You understand what I'm saying? Because that's not the first time we heard that 32 this year. Because Jay-Z was talking about the 32 when he was talking about Beyonce Beyonce Grammy. Say she didn't got the most Grammys, but she never won album of the year. And so he threw that 32 out there. And I say, yeah, I understand what y'all doing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they throwing out them numbers and shit, and motherfuckers think that it don't mean nothing, but it do. You understand? They just thinking motherfuckers ain't gonna, they ain't gonna pay attention to shit like that. You know what? If you looking for it, I think you will. If you looking for it. You know what I'm saying? You got to be looking for it though. A lot of times, we be looking, we think shit just gonna happen. It's all it, and for it depends. And I believe some things are happen personally. It ain't some things ain't for everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be some personal interactions with the spiritual world. You know what I'm saying? And so you got to prepare yourself for it. You know what I'm saying? You got to prepare yourself for it, and and see, if and see. And I believe that, for the most part, this is a period in time of heightened energy. And I believe that, if you're a powerful entity on this planet, you are. And if you make it a reality, and that's, and you summon that energy, the spiritual energy, just make sure you in control of it. You know what I'm saying? Don't let no motherfucker give you nothing. You know what I'm saying? You know who you want to summon and what energy you want to summon. And when you go to the library, what books you want to check out. You know what I'm saying? Just don't let no middleman be in between you and your spiritual connection. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the only way you could get railroaded. That's what I believe. You know what I'm saying? It's just like religion. It's always, they divert your energy. The reverend gonna divert your energy. Say Iceland on fire, state of emergency. Yeah, okay. I got to check into that. Yeah, I got to check into that. You know what I'm saying? I got to check into that. Iceland on fire, state of emergency. Goddamn, how in the hell Iceland gonna be on fire? You know what I'm saying? And so yeah, it's a lot of shit. What they call global warming, and a lot of people don't think it's real. It's real. But see, we don't understand. It's a natural accordance anyway. You know what I'm saying? People don't understand that. Yeah. Yeah, you say you aiming for the George L. Jackson energy. Okay, that's right. Well, then you get it manifested. Then, good brother. That's all manifested. That's a reality that you can manifest. You see, and just study on that, and in your mind, that's what you think about. You focus and you meditate on that, and it'll come to you. You see what I'm saying? But this earthquake, and a lot of people scared because they say in the end times, you see what I'm saying, that you will have these things. Nah, just to bring this up, because this is allegorical. This is not for nobody to, just say, oh, this is this makes the story of Jesus real. But they talk about when they nail Jesus to a cross. But we know that's allegorical. It's the SUN. You see what I'm saying? But and when they nailed him to a cross, that there was earthquakes. You see that the sky, the sun darkened. It was an eclipse. It was an eclipse. You see, and it was earthquakes at that time. You see what I'm saying? And so, in that there's an astronomical, astrological, you see what I'm saying, understanding there, black power. You see, there was a cosmological, astronomical understanding there. You got to get up off of a man being up on a goddamn wooden cross. This is a solar cross. You see what I'm saying? This is the equinoxes and the solstices. You see what I'm saying? And it's a celestial event that's happening. You see what I'm saying? That's causing and when we see that the sun is went out, that's an eclipse and there's an earthquake. So, this is not the first time where, when there's been an eclipse that, obviously it was an earthquake. Very, if not on it at the time, very near that time, to make people say, well, then they must be connected, and that's why when I thought about it, I say, well, with the moon being in alignment with the sun, and all these energies are interacting. You see what I'm saying? With all these energies interacting, that, like when, like you got an aura, you know what I'm saying? Each planet got its aura, it's got its orbit of containment and energy. Now imagine, that the auras is large enough where they can cross into each other. You see what I'm saying? And wherever, these energies connect and cross, then, it could be some, some rippling effects. You know what I'm saying? That can cause some, some erratic energies, and within that. You see what I'm saying? And CERN is, but you got your natural thing too. Outside of CERN. You know what I'm saying? When these planets and and they fields of energy, across one another and shit. You know what I'm saying? That that there can be some erratic frequency. You know what I'm saying? That's just, that's almost like when when they racing them damn cars. It's crazy now. When they going real fast, you see how they get behind one another. You see what I'm saying? And when they get ready to turn and shit, they can put it's dynamic, dog. You see what I'm saying? That they can get in the energy field of the next car, and it'll slingshot their ass. You see what I'm saying? They know how to do that shit. You see where they get behind, and then when they get to a certain point, then they they try to cut them and shit. But from my understanding, that they going so goddamn fast that they can kind of, through the energy of the cars and shit, you know what I'm saying, that they can slingshot themselves in front of the next damn car. You see what I'm saying? That you can you can slingshot yourself in front of the next car. So it's crazy to understand. Yeah, they can catapult in front of them. That's true. Drafting, what you say, drafting. Yeah, okay, you feel me? Yeah. So I'm just understanding that, yeah, it's energy out here. And so, you can expect that if you two strong energy fields cross like that, wherever they cross, you know what I'm saying? It's just like in another thing, like, it's crazy when you look out into the ocean, right? That especially when two oceans come together, that shit crazy as hell. Do you know that the oceans got a line and shit that the waters don't cross and shit? You know what I'm saying? That one ocean, the water look one way, and then when you go into the next ocean, yeah, the other ocean look different. It'd be split up the middle. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, that shit crazy. Man, Mother Nature is incredible. You see, when you look out there and see like that, two different oceans. It's all water, but the mix, and you know what I'm saying? So, that's what I'm saying. But here, I don't, I believe that it could, but it's ultimately they stay the same. You see what I'm saying? So, understanding that, this earth is probably you can feel it. You know what I'm saying? When you come, it's just like sometimes you could come next to like one of them trucks and shit, or you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker you can feel that motherfucker when it come on the side of you. You know what I'm saying? You had to go on and get the fuck from around him and pull on out. You see? And so, and with that happening, it could be all kind of shit that could happen. Landslides, because the earth could be shaking. You don't know. You know what I'm saying? It could be, shaking a little bit, and which cause motherfucking earthquakes, can cause landslides and shit and all kind of shit. So we have to keep our as a conveyor belt of cold and hot water. Yeah. Yeah, that's real. Yeah, SETI, what's the email again for the Eclipse? General SETI at yahoo.com. Okay. Matter of fact, hit me. I tell you what, tomorrow, what time is it gonna be in your area? Roscoe, tell me what time it's gonna be in your area. Because matter of fact, what I want you to do before I get off tonight, I'm gonna tell you what time to email me, and I'm gonna go and I'm gonna be looking for you, and I'm gonna go on and and I'm gonna go on and save your email. You feel me? 2:30. Okay, that's cool. Is that Eastern time? Where you at? That's on the East, right? Okay, 12 to 4 on the East Coast. All right. All right. So 2:30. Okay, cool. All right. Well, I tell you what. Bet Indiana. Okay, I tell you what. If it's going down at 2:30, I tell you what, just hit me up around 12 noon. You see what I'm saying? Just hit me up 12 noon, because we on the same time. You know what I'm saying? Just hit me up at 12 noon, General SETI at yahoo.com. And then I'm gonna give you the link. And then we gonna do it. And so family, tomorrow around, I know y'all, around 2:30, we're gonna show the Eclipse live. That's right. Okay, all right. So yeah, we're gonna show it, 12 noon, and I'll be looking for you, and I'll email you the link. As a matter of fact, I'll put the link up tonight. I'll put the link up tonight. You see what I'm saying? And so it's going down. Man, you could take the man. You know how many Eclipse, man. I watched one, the last one I saw, it was, what was it? I believe it was about 4 years ago. It was like 5 years ago, something like that. It was about 5 years ago, somewhere in there. And I was looking right on there. I ain't buying no damn glasses. They making all, they say they're giving them out free, but anything they give you goddamn free, they say they online saying the eclipse is man-made. The last one was 7 years ago. That's the one I saw then. That was the one. That was the one. That was the one. Yeah, it's man-made. They'll tell you anything. They'll tell you anything. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. But just stay focused, family. And just be prepared. Again, I'm gonna tell you again that, stay out of crowds, be safe. You see what I'm saying? Even starting tonight. Even starting tonight, because it's in that critical time. It's 24 hour, anything within that 24-hour period. Because what y'all got to understand, it's not even just when the eclipse happened. You know what I'm saying? When that motherfucker starting to come together, it's already, you know what I'm saying? You see? You know what I'm saying? Because no telling how wide the energy field is. You see what I'm saying? So even when it started to get close and the planet started to get close, it's gonna already be some, you know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna just start when it get right in front of it. No, it's already starting to happen now. You know what I'm saying? So the doors is creaking open. The doors is creaking. It ain't gonna just be, you know what I'm saying, when it get all the way, the doors is open. The opening is happening now. You see what I'm saying? So it's time to start tightening up right now. That's right. It's time to start getting right now. It's opening now. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, for real. So yeah, family, we not done. We just getting started tonight. Stay with me, family. We got some more powerful information that's gonna rock your mind. Please hit up some of them links. Support the general. We got some fire on Patreon, SETI University, generalseti.com. Arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.